I'm going to start over there on the right-hand side, second row.
Jemai Webster, New England Sports Network.
You get the number. You get the number one.
Any update on Lucas Giolito? Where is he at now?
He's on his way back. Like I told the beat writers, I'm not 100% sure where we at, but for everything I'm hearing, there's no structural damage, which is great, right? There's a slim chance he can pitch, so kind of like rule him out probably. But I think from a personal standpoint, those are good news for him, right? Kind of like hard for have surgery going into the off season, all that. So hopefully that's right. I'll check with B and talk to him later. But that's the last I heard.
In the middle, Sean.
Alex, you obviously loaded up on right-handers against Fried. The fact that he had a little bit of reverse splits, the OPS is a little higher for lefties. Does that mitigate the decision at all?
No, he had one bad game against lefties. It was against the Cardinals. They hit him hard. Besides that, he's been dominant against lefties and righties. So we've been doing this the whole season. We're not going to change. Playing JD makes sense because of left field and having Garrett on the mound. So we bet on the defense, and the last swing against the sinker in Tampa was a good one. So hopefully we can get one of those and see what happens.
The second row on the right, Tara.
Alex, we know how much rivalries have changed, right, over the years with the way guys move around, or you work in a booth with the other manager, whatever it might be. But do you feel like this one is different in any sense? Is it as intense as it always was in your experience, or has it changed at all?
I think it's intense in October. During the regular season, there's others that are more intense. The one in the West Coast is stupid, the Padres and Dodgers. That's intense from the get-go. It's not that we're not intense during the regular season, but it has toned down, throughout the years. But we played in 18, was intense. We played in 21, that game was crazy, and I bet this one is going to be the same way.
Way back on the right, Dan.
Alex, this team in particular, what do you like about it as far as a postseason gear, like you just talked about, getting into that next level, about this particular group?
Our group, I think when we're going well offensively, we can put pressure on the opposition. We're using the whole field. We run the bases well. We've been able to pitch throughout the season, but I think offensively, that's kind of like our game. We don't rely on the home run. It has changed throughout the season, right? Casa's out for the season. Rafi traded. Roman hurt. So it's a different unit than a month ago or 2 months ago. So we have to hit the ball all over the place. We have to take our walks. When we're doing that, we're really good. And I think we're in a good place offensively. We did it in Tampa. That was the beginning. Toronto was really good. And at home, obviously, we finished the job, and it was a good weekend.
Second row, Pete.
Alex, there's been times when the Yankees have had a slump and people have said Aaron's not tough enough on the team publicly, and you've probably heard that too. When you're managing a team like the Yankees or a team like the Red Sox, how much of it is trying to control sort of the messages of the day and kind of keep consistent with that?
Yeah, I mean, in the markets that we played, that's very important, kind of like cancel the noise, stay the course, one pitch at a time. That's what we tried. Is it easy? It's not easy, but you try to do it.
Are there times you're actually more angry than maybe you let on about how things are going? Or?
Especially lately.
Third row on the right.
Alex, how will familiarity help this group, playing in a spot where they've been before against the team that they're used to, for a group that's largely unfamiliar with the postseason?
Yeah, I think that helps. Of course, they get the last at bat, which is, they earned that right. But come here, we love the clubhouse. Louis is amazing. Miguel is the best cook in the league, So there's a lot of good things that they do here to accommodate the visiting team. We got our families here. We know it's going to be tough, right? But it's a great place, And I was telling earlier to the ESPN guys, and it's not that I'm complacent, but I'm happy to be here. It's just a great baseball environment. We have lived it in the past. We had good seasons, bad seasons, good playoffs, but today's different, right? It starts with Fried throwing that first pitch to ref, and then we'll see what happens, But from my perspective, from the baseball side of it, I love this game. I'm blessed to do this for a living. It should be a fun series.
Okay, Ron, first row.
You mentioned tune out the noise. Do you read the stories, listen to the radio, watch TV?
Nah.
And even if you don't, does any of it filter
I
back
have
to you?
no idea what's going on out there.
And do you embrace the challenge of stacking a lineup with right-handers and playing out in your mind? Or
We've been doing this since 18. A lot of people think that team was 9 guys and that's it. And then we platoon behind the plate. We platoon at first. We platoon at second. We platoon at third. The shortstop play every day. The left fielder play every day. Well, the 3 outfielders play every day. But the other ones, we platoon. We mix and match.
But do you embrace the challenge of figuring out how it all unwinds?
I would love to have
Bullpen?
9 horses and roll with them, but that's not the case. And we have to manage the team. And like I said before, we have a good team. We'll mix and match. We keep doing the things that we've been doing throughout the season. And, let's see where we at the end of the night.
Row 2. Ian.
Alex, any update on Roman? I know we've talked about power walking and bike riding. As he kind of beyond that?
And, I haven't talked to Brandon about him. Yeah, but Marcel is doing well for what I hear, and Roman feeling better, but no baseball activities.
Okay, I'm going to stay right there in the third row. Gabe.
With the 2 really good lefties on the mound, a lot of kind of unproven playoff bats in both lineups. So with that in mind, how much comfort do you take in knowing Bregman's going to be out there for you, given his playoff track record and what he's meant for you guys over the course of this year?
Yeah, that's the reason we wanted him. That's the reason he picked us. And today is his 100th game in October or in the playoffs. Just a great career. He's been a game changer in the postseason, and we expect the same thing.
Okay, take 2 more quick ones. We're going to take one over here on the left. Jake.
We hear a lot, especially with Alex, about his leadership qualities. What does that actually mean from your perspective? Like, how does that manifest in areas and rooms that we don't get to see?
Yeah, like I told everybody, our beat writers in February, I love the game. I talk the game. I live the game. That's times 10, like he beats me by a lot, He's very intense. He's going to ask questions about positioning, game planning, offensive approach. It's nonstop, man. It's actually refreshing. It's fun. I love it. I don't mind that. He'll text you out of nowhere, hey, what you got on this? And I'm like, what are you talking about? No, in this game, it's happening. I'm like, I'm not watching that game, kid. I got my family. But he's locked in. He knows everything that is going on. He embraces this part of the season. It's the reality of it. He's been talking about it for a while. But it's just kind of like baseball when we were kids, right? Like we enjoyed it, and that's all we talk about, and that's all we do. That's how he is. He loves his family first, and then baseball, which is awesome.
You're going to go straight back on the left in the last row. The mic.
En español,
Sí.
Alex, un gusto. Felicidades por tu
Gracias.
temporada. ¿Cuál ha sido el mayor aprendizaje que has tenido a lo largo de este 2025? Has vivido muchas emociones, muchas situaciones en el terreno de juego. A este punto, ¿cuál es el mejor aprendizaje que te deja la temporada regular previo al primer partido de Wild Card?
Yo creo que es algo que he aprendido a través de los años. Podemos decir que esta plantilla va a ganar la Serie Mundial y de repente 2 semanas en la temporada cambia el plan que tenías en campo de entrenamiento. Luego, un mes más tarde, todo sigue cambiando. Como que este año todo ha sido diferente. Luce que cada mes tenemos un grupo que no es similar al anterior y tenemos que hacer ajustes a diario para que este grupo sea exitoso. Y yo sabía eso en el pasado, pero vivirlo este año de la manera que lo vivimos ha sido sumamente diferente que los años anteriores.
Okay. Thank you, Alex.
We're good. Thank you.
You can start here in the first row.
Hey, Brian, how you doing? So we just talked to Alex Cora, and he said that Carlos might catch you instead of Connor. You've obviously had Connor as kind of a personal catcher this year. Is that an adjustment for you? What do you have to do you prepare and stuff like that? And are you okay with that?
Que Alex le dijo que había una buena posibilidad que Narvi te reciba mañana. Que si es algún ajuste para ti, porque no lo has cachado, no te ha cachado mucho, porque más que todo ha sido Wonger, que sea algún tipo de ajuste para ti o no. Nada, pienso que lo mismo, todos somos un equipo, cuando salimos al terreno de juego salimos con el mismo método de trabajo, creo que mañana va a cambiar, si es que me toca a él, pero salimos con la misma mentalidad y la misma mentalidad para trabajar.
Yeah, I don't think anything will change. I think we all have the same goal. We all have the same common goal. So if he is the one who's going to catch me tomorrow, I feel like we just get together before the game, and that's it. I don't think anything will change.
Okay, row two on the right.
Brian, you've pitched some big games here at Yankee Stadium already in your career. How excited are you by the prospect of pitching in a playoff game, your first playoff game here tomorrow?
Que has pichado juegos importantes aquí en el Yankee Stadium, que tan emocionante es que mañana vayas a lanzar tu primer juego de postemporada aquí en el Yankee Stadium. Sí, hemos lanzado súper juegos importantes aquí y creo que mañana es un juego muy importante. Me siento muy emocionado de estar segundo en el roster para lanzar un juego como este tan importante y muy feliz me siento.
Yeah, obviously super happy for the opportunity to start the game tomorrow here, to be the number 2 starter in this first series. Obviously, I've been throwing a lot of big games here, but I feel like this one is going to be different.
Pete, row two.
Brian, why do you like pitching here so much? Is it being in New York? Is it facing the Yankees? Is it the stadium? What is it you like about being here?
¿Qué porque te gusta jugar tanto aquí? Que si es el estadio, es la ciudad, los fanáticos, que ¿por qué te gusta lanzar tanto aquí? No sé, cuando estoy en el montículo, pues lo que quiero ganar, creo que mucho incluye la fanaticada aquí, que le mete presión a uno de que está en el bullpen allá, pues yo lo que digo, pues tengo que ganarle a esta gente, pues si no, ya que me lo han hecho, pues me han comido, pero nada cambia, la preparación todo igual.
Yeah, no, I feel like since you put your step on the field, you feel the pressure from the fans, even when you're in the bullpen, and when you go to the mound. So for me, it's just nothing changed in preparation wise, but I feel like that extra pressure from the fans and from everybody, it gets me going.
Here on the left, Daniel, second row.
Brian, sabemos ya la palabra que te han preguntado. Pero el escenario diferente mañana, sabiendo que se va a jugar los playoffs, ¿te prepara más o sigue la misma rutina?
No importa que sea diferente, sea uno la regular o sea los playoffs, la preparación sigue siendo la misma, mantenernos fuertes, estudiar los bateadores, enfocarnos y todo eso, nada cambia.
Okay, far right in the second row.
Brian, a couple of times when you've pitched here, including when the team was here a couple weeks ago, you said that you really like the mound here at Yankee Stadium. I'm curious what it is about the mound at this ballpark that you really like.
Que cuando estuviste aquí hace 2 semanas que lanzaste, dijiste que de verdad te gustaba mucho el montículo. ¿Qué es lo que te gusta del montículo aquí en...? Nada, se siente cómodo, creo que los ganchos se agarran súper bien, la caída, todo eso, creo que sí, igual que el Fenway Park, me gustan los de montículo.
It feels comfortable. I feel like you feel like a good grip with your cleats. The landing spot is great, so I feel like that's why I like it so much here.
Okay, we're going to go here on the left to Tim.
Connolly Early has been with you guys for the last few weeks. What have you learned about him as a pitcher and as a person?
Que Early ha estado con nosotros. ¿Cómo? Connolly Early ha estado con nosotros una semana. ¿Qué has visto de él o qué has visto, qué has aprendido? No, pero ¿qué te ha llamado más la atención de él
en estas 3 semanas.
Nada, un muchacho tan joven como le ha ido, subió como si tuviera 3, 4 años en Grande Liga, ha metido mano, como decimos nosotros los dominicanos, y le ha ido súper bien, los picheos que tiene, la mentalidad que tiene, el enfoque durante el juego, que me ha sorprendido mucho, ya que yo no tuve nada de eso cuando subí a Grande Liga, todo lo he ido aprendiendo tras el curso del camino.
Yeah, it's impressive. It's impressive the way that he behaves. It feels like he's been in the big leagues for 4 years. Like the way that all the pitches that he has, they're very good. And I didn't have that when I came up. So it took me a while to learn all those things. And it feels like he already knows those little things, how to behave in the clubhouse, how to be so composed and calm. So very impressive.
Separately, where did you get that shirt, and how much do you like it?
¿De dónde te dieron esa franela y qué tanto te gusta?
Bueno, es el muñeco de nosotros, me lo regaló un buen amigo mío que me ha apoyado muchísimo y me gusta, pues es súper cómoda.
Yeah, obviously it's Wally, the team mascot. I got it from a good friend that he supported me throughout my career, so and it's very comfortable, so I like it.
Okay, we're gonna go to the far right.
Brian, best year of your career so far. What do you attribute that success to?
¿Qué mejor año de tu carrera hasta ahora? ¿A qué le atribuyes ese éxito?
Bueno, primero pitching coach me ha ayudado mucho, el equipo del staff me ha ayudado muchísimo también. Creo que yo he puesto mucho de empeño también en este año, lo que aprendí en la temporada muerta con Pedro, y lo que me ha ayudado a entrenar en toda la temporada muerta también, pero nada, todo también papá Dios que nos ha dado la salud este año y la mentalidad de seguir mejorando. Creo que todo eso juntos hemos tenido una buena temporada.
Yeah, I feel first of all, I think just blessed that I'm healthy. I'm stay healthy throughout the year. I feel like the coaching staff, the pitching coach, and the pitching staff also helped me a lot this year, and the off season working with Pedro as well. So it's a team effort, and I feel like it's a lot of people that helped me to get to this point, and I'm very grateful for that.
Okay, in the middle, Sean.
Brian, you had the honor of pitching on opening day at the start of 24. I'm wondering what that taught you about maybe controlling your nerves and emotions and excitement, and how the build-up to tomorrow might compare to that assignment.
Que pudiste abrir el juego inaugural en el 2024. ¿Qué te enseñó eso de mantenerte calmado en un juego importante y que hayas aprendido que puedas usar el día de mañana en esos términos, que es un juego grande
Bueno, el año pasado tenía muchísimas cosas arriba, la firma que hice, el Opening Day, toda esa cosa, tenía muchísima presión. Este año, pues, lo que vine a disfrutar del juego, a gozar cada inning que sale del terreno de juego, todo eso, pues, eso es lo que voy a aplicar mañana, pues, salir a disfrutar el juego y salir a ganar, y ya.
Yeah, I feel like last year was a little bit different with my extension. The opening day, I felt like I was pressing a little bit during the first couple starts. So the difference to this year is like I'm going to go out there and enjoy the game. I'm going to enjoy every single inning, and obviously try to win the game. But I feel like the main part for me is to enjoy it.
Okay, we're going to take one more way in the back on the left.
Brian, a lo largo de tu carrera has tenido un sinnúmero de oportunidades grandes. Opening Day, tu primera apertura en Grandes Ligas, tu llamado. Ahora vas a tener tu primera apertura en playoff. ¿Hay algo en República Dominicana que haya sido tan grande de pequeño que hayas tenido que enfrentar comparado lo que estás viviendo el día de hoy?
Bueno, creo que cuando firmé, que fue la primera oportunidad de pertenecer a un equipo profesional, pues eso es uno de los puntos más grandes que tuve en República Dominicana, y creo que por eso estoy aquí en Grandes Ligas. Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys.
All right, thank you.
Okay.